All right, welcome to the fourth episode. Wow, times are flying. We are moving very quickly. Fourth episode of the Blancos podcast. Today I'm going to be talking about Real Madrid versus Union Berlin. Now, I will be honest, this is being recorded the following day. It is not Tuesday, it is actually Wednesday. I was not able to record yesterday for a number of reasons. I know, excuses, blah, blah, blah. I'm trying my best here. So, as always, I've written down a few things that I want to discuss. Things that I enjoy, things that I don't enjoy, things that I want to open up to the viewers, even though there's not that many of you yet. And just to have a good time talking about Real Madrid and see where the rest of the fan base is at mentally. So the first thing I wrote down, and I don't remember exactly why, but set pieces and the lack of goals from them. I reminisce about the 14-15 season where we had Pepe, Ramos, Varane, Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo, all these colossus players that would just score off every corner, every free kick, every set piece. Like, it was just amazing because even if we were playing poorly, we could still get the win off of a corner. Now I feel like the only aerial threat we really have is Rudiger, and that goes for defending set pieces and attacking set pieces. So we are more susceptible to being scored on, and we are less likely to score because our one and only aerial threat is Rudiger. Am I missing anyone else? Is there anyone else that's an aerial threat at Real Madrid? Obviously, Militao is out. Rodrigo and Vinny offer nothing in the air. Joselu, but then again, he's not going to start or play every single game. And I feel like the best teams in the world will find a way to win no matter what, because we played well FC, unlike another club. We just want to win. And sometimes you got to win ugly. And the amount of set pieces that we have not scored worries me. I was at the Clásico in Arlington over this past summer, and we got scored on by Barca. The last team I ever would have expected to score on us in this fashion was Barcelona, and they scored on us by like some fancy set piece tactic that they had made. Where are our fancy set pieces? Yes, I know we did the cool kickoff thing that Bournemouth was also doing, but it's like, why not make some new ones? You know, like we're Real Madrid. We can do that. We can pull a goal out of nowhere, and I'm sure if we work on a few of these set pieces, we can score. Now, I'm not saying I know more than Carlo. I would never ever say that. It's just suggestions, just ideas, just things that I think would be beneficial. But hey, what do I know? Something that really irked me was looking at the starting lineup and not seeing my man, the GOAT, the absolute legend, Brahim Diaz. How? In a game that is virtually meaningless. Like, I don't want to say it's meaningless, but there's essentially zero importance to this game. The most important thing was to get players that haven't played much this season minutes. And we fumbled the bag. We did not give Brahim minutes until I think he got subbed on in the 80th minute. That's criminal. Yes, I know he's played the last few games, but those were only the only few games he's played this season. Keep giving him those run of games. He could have been a difference maker. And yes, I understand we won the game. And I understand the players that won us the game are players that haven't been playing much. It was Ceballos. It was Joselu. But that's even more reason to give Brahim Diaz the start. Give Nico Paz the start. Why is Jude Bellingham, who has played 15 trillion minutes this season, playing the entire... Did he play the entire match? Hold on. Why? And we already know the guy's shoulder is messed up. Like, give the dude a break. He played the entire match. Like, what is the reason when he's got an injured shoulder? It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Take Bellingham off, give the guy a break, let him recharge, and then during an important game, he'll come up clutch, he'll score 2 goals, and win us the game. It's that simple. Now, talking point number 3, Fran Garcia. I'll be honest with you guys, I don't really know what to feel about this guy. I haven't seen enough of him. Ever since Mendy came back from injury, he's been playing almost all the minutes. He had a few good crosses. I can't lie to him. Where I see him struggling, and this is in no way, shape, or form to shame anyone, right? These things are out of his control. He's a smaller guy. And I feel like against weaker opposition, it's fine. We could play against him or play him against like weaker opposition. He'll create more chances than Mendy will. He'll get up the field. He's pretty quick. He'll deliver some crosses. He had a great ball to Bellingham that Bellingham hit first time and it went wide. I don't remember exactly, but I feel like he had enough time to take a touch. So he had some good service. He had some good carries forward, but I need to see more. I can't give a full assessment until I've seen more of Fran Garcia, because at this moment in time, I haven't seen enough, and I don't know whether I rank him over Mendy or not. And it's really not that hard to be ranked over Mendy in my eyes. Just saying. Here's something that also bothered me. We were relying on Fede Valverde to be Toni Kroos. Let's make one thing very clear. Us Real Madrid fans, we all adore Fede Valverde. We love Fede Valverde. We chant his name. The Bernabeu sings his name. We all admire him. Nobody on the team runs as much as this guy does. But we cannot ask Fede Valverde to be Toni Kroos. I know that Fede Valverde has been playing in the pivot role recently, but he's been doing it in tandem with Toni Kroos. He's been more of the ball winner, and he progresses the ball by carrying. That's what Fede Valverde is good at. He dribbles up the field. He's super quick. He's explosive. He gets up the field with his dribbles. He breaks the line with his dribbles. Kroos does the opposite. He's not much of a ball winner. He is more so now, but over the course of his career, he has not been much of a ball winner. He instead gets the ball, progresses the ball forward with passing. One of the only players on earth who can hit 11 out of 11 long balls in a game numerous times. And that's his specialty. He's not much of an engine. He's more of a maestro. He moves the ball. We play through Toni Kroos. It's like when Casemiro said, Tony is the engine of the team, or the accelerator. He's like, when he wants us to play slow, we play slow. When he wants us to play fast, we play fast. It's all up to Tony. So, seeing Valverde hooked at halftime, I don't know if it'll play too much on his confidence. The game is meaningless at the end of the day. And he's a very mentally strong player. We saw what he went through last year with the World Cup and his son and all that stuff, and he still kept playing. So, absolutely no reason for this to take a toll on him, at least in my opinion. But having him there from the start, it was okay to experiment. I think that's a good idea to experiment because Kroos is reaching the end of his career. But I just don't see a world where Valverde is our Kroos. If anything, to me, it's more likely going to be Camavinga or Tchouaméni. I don't see us signing another midfielder at all. And if we do, I think it would be absolutely crazy. It would be criminal. I lost my notes. Hold on. But I don't think you can find another Toni Kroos at the end of the day. Let's be honest. So we're just going to have to change our style up a little bit. Now, the two last talking points, and I know I said a lot of things have angered me, but these really, really bother me. We do not have a penalty taker. And I like to blame the butterfly effect, and I like to blame the Ninja Turtle known as Kylian Mbappe, because we didn't sign Harry Kane. We didn't sign a world-class striker. That could have stayed with us for 4 or 5 years, and then we could have signed Haaland when he was done winning every single trophy every single year in a row at Manchester City. Kane would have buried all the pens. We've only had 3 pens, which, by the way, is shocking. The fact that we've only been given 3 penalty kicks this season is unreal. The amount of fouls I have seen committed against us in the box, and then the ref just doing... It's just, oh my goodness, it drives me crazy. Nothing like that Araujo one on Camavinga in the box. I thought that was a pen. A lot of people say otherwise. I think it's a penalty. So, 1, we've only been given 3 pens. Refs, La Liga referees, do better. 2, we have missed all of them. It is... A penalty can win you a game. A penalty can also be the reason you lose a game. All it takes is 1 goal, 1-0, and you can win a game or lose a game. And why Modric is taking them, I don't know. I don't know why Rodrigo has been so low on confidence in pens. I think it might be that World Cup miss with Brazil against Croatia. In my personal opinion, give them to Bellingham or Kroos. Kroos is super calm. He's super level-headed. He's trusted in high-pressure situations. Give him the pen. Bellingham is our highest goal scorer. He's on fire. He's feeling super confident right now. And what's to stop him from adding more and more and more goals to his season? It's only going to help him. It's only going to boost his confidence, pad his stats a little bit, make him more in the top scorer race. Give the penalties to Bellingham. It's that simple. I haven't seen the guy take a penalty, so I don't know if he's good or not, but I'm assuming with that much talent, He can find a way to score some penalty kicks. Now, the last talking point. Something that has been on my mind since 2021. Why on earth did we sign David Alaba to be a center back? Moofy, you and I have spoken about this topic numerous times. We've spoken about every topic there is about Real Madrid. Why is Alaba playing center back? I told you, we don't need Mbappe first. We need a different forward who doesn't have a crazy ego and isn't going to mess up the dressing room and take up all the salary. We need a good forward who isn't like that and a good defender. Now, when we signed Rudiger, I was super happy. My initial thought was, yay, Mendy never has to play a game of soccer for Real Madrid ever again. Push Alaba, who was one of the best left backs in the world for a decade at a club like Bayern Munich. Why not play him at left back? We signed Rudiger, we signed Militao, 2 amazing aerial threats. Don't tell me they're not good on the ball. Don't say, oh, but Alaba's so good at playing the ball out of the back. So is Rudiger. Militao might not be as good, but so is Rudiger. You got one aerial guy, you got one ball-playing guy, but guess what? Both of them are aerial guys. Both of them are strong in the tackle. Both of them are physical and athletic players. Move Alaba to left back so Vinny has some support. We have somebody that actually can control a ball and cross a ball and knows what they're doing. Get him up the field. I don't know if it's because he's over 30 now. He doesn't have much of an engine anymore. He can't get up and down the field. I don't know. But at the end of the day, he's better than Mendy. And Rudiger and Militao are better than Alaba at center back. At this point, put Nacho in at center back and put Alaba at left back. Because I've not been convinced by Fran Garcia. I've not been convinced by Mendy. And I've not been convinced by Alaba at center back. Nacho is a reliable player. He's not world class. He's not the star that Real Madrid expects, but he's done what's been needed of him over the last 10 years at Real Madrid, and none of us can say otherwise. Put him at center back. Let's see how that goes. Move Alaba, because Alaba just costs us too many games with these mistakes. Maybe not games. Maybe we come back and win them, but we concede too many goals. If I'm Kepa, I'm over here staring at Carlo like, what's this dude doing in front of me? Why is Alaba standing in front of me? Once again, I'm not saying that I'm better than any of these players. I know I'm not. But it doesn't take more than one eye to see, oh my God, this guy cannot defend out of the air. All you have to do against Real Madrid is hit a long ball over Alaba's head. All you have to do against Real Madrid is cross the ball from deep, from wide, from high up the field, and make sure the runner is on Alaba. We saw it against Atletico Madrid. They scored 3 the exact same way. And what did Alaba do? He turned around and screamed at his teammates. What do you want them to do for your lack of ability to defend out of the air? All right, deep breath. Now, those were all my talking points for Union Berlin versus Real Madrid at the Olympia Stadion. It was an entertaining game. I knew it wasn't going to be too chaotic or too much to talk about because at the end of the day, it was kind of meaningless. I'm just glad that players that don't play as much got some minutes. Ceballos, Vasquez, even though we all know how I feel about Vasquez. Nico got some minutes. Brahim got some minutes. Joselu got some minutes. By the way, Lucas Vasquez can't cross. Nobody tell me otherwise. I don't remember the last time he had an assist. Just saying. Anyways, until next time, I'll see you guys for the 5th episode. I don't remember who we play next, but I will see you then. Please like if you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you want to stick around and be a part of the community. And leave comments. My most important thing that I want is comments. Let me know your opinions. I want to see where the rest of the Real Madrid fans stand on these ideas. Or things that I have not brought up. Bring them up. Maybe I could talk about them in another video. So, thank you again. Until next time, take it easy.